Yep. People that miss the plot entirely. I think that is my number one pet peeve that is just, I need to like work on that because it doesn't actually mean anything. You can only control what you say. You cannot control how people interpret it. I always like to give the example of you could say literally anything online and somebody's going to twist it to mean something else. You could make an entire video being like, I just love Reese's peanut butter cups so much. They're so yummy. And somebody in the comments will draw some sort of moral conclusion about you, about how you're morally inferior to them because you said you liked Reese's cups. They'll be like, oh, well, my grandpa used to wake up every day, 4 a.m. for the Snickers factory. Okay? 4 a.m. at the Snickers factory. And here you are basically saying F you to everybody who works so hard to create Snickers because you're here endorsing Reese's. And you're like, what? How did you pull that conclusion? What? I know the mature thing is to just delete and move on. You can only control what you say. You can't control how people are going to interpret it. I made a video last week on my French TikTok channel. You have a 3-minute limit. You can't write an entire thesis, okay, in these videos. And I just said, hey, just like as a heads up, so you know, I know it's really hard, especially financially right now for a lot of people, but Shein clothing has been shown to have up to 20 times the legal limit of lead on it. So if you're buying clothes for your kids there or as a pregnant woman, just really watch out. They've also had all these other chemicals that are showing up in their clothing. And I just want you guys to know because I wouldn't want you to accidentally buy something and be affected. So I'm just sharing. And then I had somebody in the comment go on this whole rant about like, oh my God, so you're saying that you approve of child labor and Shein abusing children? This is disgusting. I can't believe you're promoting child labor. And I'm like, what the I'm telling people specifically not to buy from Shein because of this chemical thing, but I don't have time to go on an entire thesis rant for 30 minutes about all the other problems with Shein. This was just another problem on top. I don't know. It drives me absolutely bonkers. Like how wild people will twist things. Like it's so weird because they just like, they want to be mad at you for something.